Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies and your block for the week, which is the Chariot. Now, ever since I looked at this card this morning, all I kept thinking is the Chariot's your block. And I go, how can a chariot be your block? And then it became very clear. It's your mode of transportation. Now, what do I mean by that is that as soon as the flying free came through, and your standing firm came through, I understood that this is your way of thinking of things, okay? If you've decided that you're taking a car on your journey, I'm just going to let you know. If you decide to take a car on the journey, and that's what you're committed to, and that's what you're thinking about, well, nobody can talk you into a plane, right? So if you're going to drive the way, they're asking you to look if you could fly the way, okay? So it's, is that a metaphor to, or an example of, I have to check what a metaphor is. You know, I'm not good with definitions. And take a look at your mode of transportation, Pisces, and see if you can manifest better. And I wrote LOL to manifest because, as we know, yesterday we were using the word change, but we changed it to manifest. So there you go. Manifest better, okay? If your chariot's going to take you 4 days to get there, when a plane will take you an hour, maybe, just maybe, it's time to look at things. Now, some of you say, I'm afraid of flying, but this is perfect. Because if you're afraid of flying, Pisces, what do we do with fears? We face our fears. Beautiful. Now, I know some of you will be dead set and go, no, I don't fly, it doesn't matter. I don't like flying myself, but you know what? If I decide to go take a ride, a look-see in Paris before the end of this journey, my butt's going to get on a plane. Okay, so I will go on a plane if I need to, even if I hate it with all my might. It really screws up my sense of it feels like my brain's is a compass, and that's what my brain's doing, like the compass when I'm on anything that has too much motion on it. It's like my brain can't keep up. So it's not a great thing, but I'm willing to sacrifice to get to where I need to go or visit what I want to. Now, is a slow boat a better thing? If you have the time, absolutely, if you want to do a slow boat. But for me, boats are no better. So, especially on the ocean, no good. I like being in the ocean, not on the ocean. Because I never understood as Pisces, how could I not like being on a boat? And it's like, oh, you're a fish, it should be in water, not out of water. Understand? So, are you standing firm? Are you being very, very deliberate in your actions, that you are thinking, well, this is the way I need to do it. I need to get on my chariot and I need to go, when you could hop a bird and fly. Okay, so I'm going to put it just like that. I unfurl my wings and fly. Well, there you go. Okay. Maybe you don't need to ride along on tires. Maybe you can ride along on wings. I am noble, brave, and strong. Standing firm, to me, is just like standing on a pile of rocks, calling it your own. And I know it's probably not what the Gateway Oracle cards are saying, but that's what it's saying to me. It's like standing your ground. I feel like the Emperor chair that's weighed down. That you're saying, this is my stability. This is what I'm used to, and I'm not willing to do anything else, okay? And today we're talking about blocks. Of course, we're going to be talking about this in particular. So, fly free instead of standing firm in something that maybe is hindering your path, okay? So, we're still in the same venue of what we were talking about, what we were looking at beforehand. Let's see. Bearing fruit. Okay. So it says, all of this will bear fruit if you get going. That was the card that came through. So this is the before tarot, and of course you know that later on I'm going to use the after tarot. So this should be fun. I like doing this since I got this one. Yes. Yes, yes. Hello, beautiful Pisces. Now here's a part of the video that if you're not subscribed already, I'm going to ask you to do that right now. Click that notification bell to all. Why don't you leave a like and a comment once you're done watching. All of this helps support this channel. I post twice a day, 9:45 a.m. and 9:45 p.m. for the extended Eastern time. I have a Patreon link. I have also affiliate links to all the cards below and a one-time donation link. Right now, if you join my personal website, which is free, you get a free video not available anywhere from me as a thank you. This website will be the key to any free or paid readings and giveaways I may do in the future. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to let you get back to your reading now. Take care. Okay, Pisces. So your block is a Chariot, so maybe the mode of transportation that you're using to go. And of course the Empress comes out, and she came out yesterday. The way I'm going to read this one, the Empress, it's all the things that you've created beforehand, okay? The way that the Chariot has brought something to you. And this may be the reason why you're not moving forward, because you don't want to lose any of this, okay? And this, she's almost like she's showing all that she's created. She has children, she has, yeah, she has children. They're holding flowers, she has a crown. You know, all of this is like, this is everything I've gotten by doing this, by being the Chariot, by driving to where I need to go. Instead of flying, just, you know, it's been good enough. It's been good enough so far. But as I said, we're on a planet that manifests things, okay? What worked yesterday doesn't necessarily mean it worked tomorrow. It doesn't mean that you can't integrate parts of it. As in other words, when you land with your flight, that you're not going to be on wheels again to get where you're going. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that there are different ways, and I've seen this Queen of Pentacles where the snake is handing over the pentacle, okay? Giving the pentacle to the queen going, look, there are other ways for you to get what you need, okay? The same old tried and tested way is great. However, there are different ways to do things, okay? To manifest new things by doing new things, okay? And I hate to say it, but it's by the Emperor is the masculine, the Empress is the feminine. So you have to be willing to receive, to open up to things, to say, okay, I'm willing to open up to new things and do new things, right? In order to do that here, you see that, again, there's the snake that is at the bottom here. And you also see the lantern that has no light in it yet. You're about to put the light in it. So I feel that for some of you, it's going to be a light. It's just a question of lighting the way. It's just a question of like opening up your mind to a new way of thinking. That's it. That's all it is. Okay? So the block is just simply, you haven't given it much thought. Okay, you've thought, this is good enough. I have a car, I can go, you know. It's like, I could take a plane, I could take a boat, I could take it. You're not really thinking of all the different ways that you can get to from point A to point B. And again, I use these as examples, okay? I'm using a travel objective as an example, but this could be like a journey, a path, okay? It could be a way which you view a relationship. You've always done it this way in a relationship, but there may be a different way for you to look at it for that relationship, okay? Just yesterday I was talking to somebody and told them, when you have a discussion about something that has hurt you in your past, and I'm going to say that. Let's say somebody does something that constantly hurts you. Instead of going to them and attacking them about how they hurt you, you can let them know, your actions bring me, this is, when you did that, okay, when you did that and you thought there's no big deal to it, it was, you know, it was not that big of a deal to you. This is how this made me feel. I felt like this, and I felt like that. And maybe your actions didn't intend to do that, but it did, and it hurt. To tell somebody that their actions hurt you, not by attacking, not going, what you did hurt me. It's more like, when that happened, that did this to me, okay? Do you see how different it is when you are putting it? It's saying the same thing, but it's not attacking them. It's just telling them, you know, I can't understand why repeating that over and over again when you know that hurts. I need to understand. I need to understand why you do it. I can't believe that you're trying to hurt me because I love you and I don't expect you to be doing stuff to hurt me. So I need to understand. Okay? Sometimes it's enough to stop people in their tracks and go, whoa, I'm hurting somebody I love. Whoa, whoa. This is not okay. Why am I doing this? You know, did I realize? And then most of the time people say, I didn't realize how important it was. But you go beyond the attack of, you did this to me. You did this to me, has them going, well, you are oversensitive. You know, like it's just a throwing down to fight. When you open your heart and say, look at the damage. Sometimes people don't want to damage other people, okay? So this is an example. This is to help you see, okay? I told this to do with somebody. They're still refusing to do it with the person they love because they don't want that showdown, expecting the worst. Although I'm telling you, the worst won't happen. And if people mistreat you when you show them your heart, you need to remove yourself from those people's energy. Honestly, Pisces, I mean it, okay? Because these people are not going to be good for you. Give people the benefit of the doubt. Show them the hurt that's going in through you by their actions, even if they don't think it's a big deal. Make them realize that certain things they do, that through somebody else's perspective, it can be very, very hurtful. Okay? If they try hard to change their actions, then accept it. Okay, so... Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords here. Okay, so to me the 9, this is the before tarot. So this is before you wake up and start having a nightmare. So it's suddenly occurring to you, these things that we're talking about. Okay? Before the problems start. Before you start going in your mind. And you know, not knowing how to get out of a situation. Before this blood touches you. Before you spend a sleepless night. It's time to look at things from a different point of view. Okay? It will save you. It's also, I feel, this is the before, so it will save you a whole lot of anxiety. It could save you a whole lot of nightmares, a lot of stress and anxiety by taking a different perspective on things. Okay? Look around, educate yourself, and you feel like you're hitting a brick wall when you're doing research or asking questions, it's because you're not looking in the right spot. Look elsewhere. There's something else they want you to be looking at. Your intuition and your guides will always help you look at things, right? Yeah. The 4 here I always love because you see him drinking up the first cup, okay? And this is before he decides this is not the one for him. The other energy that they're talking about is that, let's say you're on in a car and you say a plane would be easier, but the car is broken down, it won't work, and you don't want to fly. There are other options. This is the flight. You took a thing and you're testing it out and you go, no, I really hate flying. I really can't fly. It's going to mark me. It's gonna bring drama in my life that I don't want. I'm going to, you know, my blood pressure's going to go up, and I'm going to feel sick, and it's just going to make the whole thing a piece of crap. Well, then take a bus. Okay, take a train. If you can't, take a boat. Okay, there are different options, and this is what it's showing you. Don't stay stagnant to the one. Sometimes there are more than one options, for sure. Okay? Right. So this flipped around and did the hoop-de-hoop and everything to show the Four of Cups. Now, if you, the Four of Swords, if you see, he's got his hands and the window's open, and the butterflies are, looks like they're flying out. I don't think they're coming in. So this would indicate laying down for healing, for transformation. Well, you've done a lot of that. If it's in reverse, they want you to take action. Okay? They want you to do the other way. Take action for transformation instead of resting for transformation. Okay? Even in this one, you haven't put the light in the Hermit yet. You know, you haven't done that yet. I feel that this is even just saying more like you don't need some amazing, you know, introspection. Just look around. Just follow your inner guidance. Okay? There's no need to put more light on the situation. There's no need to lay down and think about it for days. Just look around. Okay? Look around for different actions, different motions, different movement that you could be making. Very interesting. More flight, less pondering. Call it. Okay, so the Judgment card. Wow. Okay. 2. 8. Okay, we're going to leave those here, and then I'm going to pull one more for the end. Amazing. Okay. So, underneath is the Two of Cups. But they're not holding the cups, they're kind of meeting up. Meeting up in the middle. I've been talking about that all week. Somewhere in the middle is the sweet spot. Okay? Somewhere in the middle. So the Judgment card comes out again, it's the before. So Judgment hasn't come yet. And to me, it's like, it's saying to me that you haven't come up with what we're talking about yet. It hasn't come up to review, change, or manifest, and release, and manifest. So I always use change. But this is what I'm talking about. Manifest something new. You're not quite there yet, but you're just about to. You're just about to stop standing firm, you know, being in the box. You're about to fly, okay? In the Judgment card that comes, they're one, they're like reaching out in the normal deck, and in the after deck, they're flying up, okay? So you're in a process of like opening up to those opportunities, okay? Just about. Just about. This is what you're used to, the stability that you know. You're just about to get stuck, okay? And this is just about finding the answer. So you're just, I feel that this is like I'm on the cusp of. And this is what they want you to pay attention to when it does come. You're going to be asked to adapt. You haven't done it yet. You're not juggling it yet, but you will. And that's going to put your wands in motion. This is the 8 of Wands. They haven't taken off yet, okay? So they're asking you, they're giving you the control. They're asking you to choose, like here, okay? They're asking you to choose. Now, it's up to you to have the crowning pentacle, the one that you know, okay? And to accept or refuse these to do something better. Instead of like holding on for dear life to control of it, to see if there's something that will help you further by just releasing some of that control. Okay? Maybe you're going to send these guys out with the coins to find out, can I take a boat? Can I take a bus? Can I take a train? Boat, bus, train? Instead of taking the Chariot, that I'm stuck, that the engine's broke, that the gas is dead, whatever, you know, like whatever's going on here. In the last one you have the Star. The Star is, of course, about aligning yourself to your goals. Okay? I love the just about there feeling that I get from these. Just about to set your goals, set your, you know, shoot, like have a shooting, or put your eye on a star, you know, wrap your lasso around the moon or around a star to start moving forward, to go where you need to go and do what you want to do. Just about to harmonize yourself, okay, with the situation. So this is all I'm feeling for this. These are your blocks, and it's simply going out of the norm. All this week, I feel it is going out of the norm. I feel that it's a block, but it's simply just, you know, you could have just got caught in the same old stuff. You're finding sanctuary in the old stuff that you're doing, okay? But you have to open up to yourself and to your spirituality and your everything around you to see if there are other options, okay? So that'll help with your anxiety, it'll help with your up and down of emotions, and it's going to help you reconnect to the positive energy that you need to be moving forward. It's all about opening up avenues, Pisces. You have to open up avenues to get to where you're shooting for, okay? How important is it to you to get there? How long do you want to stay stuck in something? Do you want to start flying, or do you want to stand firm? These are the two cards that came in. It's all up to you. You have free will. It's all your choice. Okay? Alright, Pisces. I hope you've enjoyed this. This is your block. I'm going to come back and do the extended later. Please make sure to come back if you want to hear what Spirit has to say. And I will see you later. Love, light, and blessings.